feeling good about it. Oh. Okay, we're just having some technical issues with Julio here. Is that better, or? Okay. We'll just talk about that match a little bit more until we get those audio issues sorted. Geo, look, it was very scrappy throughout right there. It felt like it could have gone either way. We got to talk about that kill, though, on the drop shot. That was amazing to watch. I heard your reaction, but, you know, when you lose the round, it's hard, isn't it, you know, to be able to hype up a moment like that when, well, it wasn't worth much in the end.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things that these players are all fantastic and they're all capable of getting really good, impressive kills. But ultimately, it's what happens and what the context in which those kills exist is, right? And the context of that kill in particular was just not that the team were all surrounding it. The team weren't ready to capitalize off of whatever. It was their opponent, and if you know, could be the coolest kill in the world, but if your opposing team manages to get everything and secure themselves and put themselves in a good position, then who cares?
Who cares indeed. Look, Ollie, I think a lot of people probably looking at this match coming in, I know that we were maybe talking before we even got into it, like, well, it's probably going to be over pretty quickly. We can see NIP coming out on top, but I think Black Dragons have put up a serious fight right here. The roster moves clearly working out for them. Or is it something else? Or maybe was it just a failure on Nip's part at times?
Honestly, that was the game that I expected to see. I expected to see NIP go in there and I expected them to come up against an opposition. It was never going to be a rollover. And I really hope we actually get to speak to Julio. I know that we've got a time schedule to keep within. I know that everything's all over the place today. But I do think we've got him back in, so I'm going to save my comment and maybe pose it as a question.
Yep, Julio, come on in here. How are you feeling after that match? Apologies for the technical issues.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
Nice.
Look, I'm just going to let Ollie kick off with the questions here because he already had one at the ready for you.
Well,
Okay.
Julio, something that I wanted to ask, and it's something that I was going to discuss on the desk, was at the start of that game, you guys looked like you were playing very reserved, like not quite scared, but you were really just letting the game come to you. And then over the course of the rounds, you got a lot more confident and you started to look a little bit more like yourselves. Is that a fair assessment? Were you fairly reserved at the start?
Yeah, for sure. We noticed this. Like it was not on purpose, but like individual, the players were playing like that, and we noticed that, and we changed it mid game for sure.
It was just something that was really obvious to watch. You know, you remember and you see you guys playing like aggressively from round one. And it was just like, is that a confidence thing on your part that, you know, because you've not had the best stage so far, you really just want to try and guarantee that you're only going for those aggressive plays when you're ready for it?
Yeah, we were like trying not to lose rounds and play passive, and it was not working out even in advantage. So we just changed that, play more aggressive, and things like that. It's things you see mid game, you know.
It definitely feels like that more aggressive meta is becoming more and more of a thing. I do want to ask, though, look, we know that you've had a rough start to the stage, a bit of a rocky start. Coming into this one, it's Black Dragons, its opponent that a lot of people probably had you guys pegged to come out on top on. But I want to know how you adjusted your preparations for this one. Was there anything major that you changed to prepare for this match, or was it just business as usual and hope for the best?
They just analyzed their maps. We thought it would be Coastline because it's a great map for them, but they chose Oregon. So yeah, I think there was nothing special, no, just a week.
Yeah, I mean, look, overall on the standings right now, the 3 points, it's got to help you out. Can I ask, and I know that this is kind of an up-in-the-air question, where do you guys really envision yourself finishing the season? Do you think that you can come out in the top 2, top 3?
I don't think top 2, top 3 or 4 because the top 2 are really had advantage of points. But yeah, we are playing better. Just wanna play better, you know, for the Elite 6 and for the other tournaments. And I think we are able to do this, and yeah, that's it.
Look, I mean, you're going about it the right way. Consistency is key, and hopefully you can get it back on track. Julio, thank you so much for joining us. I know we had to cut it short, but with all the technical issues earlier, we're in a bit of a rush. So thank you once again, man.
Thank you, guys. Hope to see you tomorrow.